With the invention of GPS came a new outdoor recreational activity, geocaching. The scavenger hunt-like hobby includes hiding and finding containers of treasure in outdoor spaces, including in provincial and national parks. But in Kananaskis, there's a moratorium on new caches, and this has some geocachers asking why.
To be honest, I think I heard about the change in the policy because either myself or a colleague attempted to place a new cache and simply got told, oh, we're not accepting any applications for new caches anymore.
Okay, so when you want to do a cache for geocaching, you let somebody know or you apply to somewhere? How did it work?
You pick your spot, you hide it, you submit it to the geocaching organization. They have reviewers and they will check various things and then potentially publish it or deny it. If it's on either private land or in parks, then the person placing the cache has to prove that they've got permission from the landowner to place the cache there.
Right. So what would you typically put? Is there a container that you would typically have for it?
From being very small to being very large. The smallest can be as small as sort of your pinky nail. Within the container, the minimum would be perhaps a note that it is a geocache, and there would be a logbook for people to sign in, a bit like a summit register. Some people will mistakenly leave food items in them, and then that can attract wildlife.
We reached out to Parks Alberta. It says geocaches have been placed in undesignated areas without proper paths, and this may damage plants and wildlife. What do you make of that?
There's a little bit of hypocrisy, I think, because a lot of the trails that hikers are using in Kananaskis are not actually official trails. The number of kilometers in Kananaskis that are actually designated as official trails is actually not huge. But then I also wrestle with, they're not doing anything to curtail things like All Trails or Strava, where there are trails listed on those websites that are not official trails. And one of the contradictions we could point out is parks stock fish into lakes that are in locations not supported by an official trail. So they appear to be encouraging fishermen to go and fish those lakes, but they won't support caches in those areas.
So it's a bit of a double standard, you feel?
Yes, in a word.